and I'm from Columbia County, Pennsylvania, and gas drilling and hydrofracking has commenced, and I want to let you know that everything that you're saying where you're making fun of us for being concerned about our health is completely wrong. I have some statements that...
Wait, no, excuse me. You can ask a question, but this is really not a place for statements.
And I'm not
so I'd be happy to have you ask a question.
And I'm not made fun.
My question is, are you willing to listen to the voices of the people that you're directly affecting by this practice who couldn't make it here tonight? Because I have messages from them to pass along to you.
That's fine. I'll say one thing. 1 million Americans have signed natural gas leases with this company. Okay, so
lied to them.
Pardon me? Really? Lied to them. So listen, excuse me. So 1 out of every 300 Americans has chosen to sign a natural gas lease with Chesapeake. Okay, so I listen to those people all the time, and they listen when they put their name on a lease and say, "We would like."
Excuse me.
That drilling is killing people in Pennsylvania.
Excuse me.
Really? How many people have been killed in Pennsylvania?
You're really going to ask me that?
I'm sorry, this is not the appropriate place for this right now. I also want to add another
Cancer
comment.
manufacturer.
Excuse me. Can we have the next question over here, please?
You have the good fortune of living in a city with one of the best newspapers in America, Boston Globe. And if we're killing people every day in Columbia County, Pennsylvania, I advise that you get them out there, because it'll be one hell of a good story if we're killing people.
How much money have you given to the Boston Globe?
How much money are you going to give?
Excuse me. We're here.
Boston Globe, I think.
Politics going on right now, and we're here today to listen to Mr. McClendon give his perspective. And there are people who would like to ask some real questions, not make political statements. So, please, the next question.
Those leaks do end up in our groundwater eventually. All the water flows to the ocean too. But chemicals and contaminated well water after hydrofracking occur near fresh drinking sources, drinking water sources. In June, water tests in a well in Washington County, PA, tests found arsenic at 2,600 times acceptable levels, benzene at 44 times above limits, and naphthalene 5 times the federal standard. But 1 year before drilling began, the test results were fine. And actually, people around that area...
Do you have a question?
Yeah, people around that area have to drink water that looks something similar to this. And I'm wondering, would you drink this?
I can't see it with the lights in my face, but obviously it's not something I or anybody else would drink. But I don't think anybody, first of all, it does not involve our particular operations in Washington County. But I'm not aware of that particular incident. But again, natural gas produces much fewer occurrences of benzene pollution than you would get from oil or from coal. So again, it's whatever's happened in that particular incident is regrettable, but there are 1 million of those wells in America. And so, you just have to say, are there 1 of those, are there 5 of those, or are there 10 of them? They're not.
All of our well water looks like that, where hydrofracking is not, it all looks like that. It smells like gas.
I know.
I'm from there.
Are you Love and Rage?
Excuse me?
Yeah, there's somebody that's been emailing us called Love and Rage in Columbia County, so I wondered if that was... Okay, well, I didn't either, but anyway, when you say stuff like that, when you say, I'll just finish on...
I'm certainly not the only one in Columbia County, because there's just like we've been here tonight. We are destroying an ancient ecosystem that we've been trying to live off of for years, and we can't live there anymore. It's poison. Our farms are dying. We cannot drink our water.
I've been there. Nobody's farms are dying. What we are doing is saving farms. If you go to Bradford County, Pennsylvania, if you go to... Why do people sign oil and gas leases?
Because they're poor.
The class war.
Okay, hang on, whoa. So they're poor. So that's why they do it, and not
Because
their
you take
property.
advantage and exploit them for things that they think that they're doing.
Okay, you know what? Excuse me now. Please join me in thanking Aubrey McClendon.
Stop!